It's time for a SHEIN haul. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and as I say, it's time for a SHEIN haul. I went on SHEIN and I had a nosy around and got a few pieces to share with you here today. Per usual, this video is not sponsored nor gifted by SHEIN, but I do work with them and have active discount codes that you're welcome to use. All the details will be in the description box down here below for you, so do go and check that out, all right? But a little SHEIN haul, let's get stuck into it. The first piece I have for today is a little blouse and I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. I don't tend to wear grey all that terribly much, but I love it, but I love polka dots as well. It is an ordinary little blouse. We have the gorgeous fluffy sleeves here with the little sheared cuff down here, which I love. The shearing then continues up on the chest and then it just falls down. Now, best of all, it has a little bit of a frill on the shoulder. So it's one of those that can be really hit and miss on the body. For me, I have quite droopy shoulders, so a little frill on the shoulder can kind of lift it as if it's a shoulder pad. The shearing could also be a problem because it could end up sitting and just like work as a shelf on my chest, but I love it. And then you have these gorgeous sleeves. I thought I'm just gonna have to try it and see if it works out. It's 100% polyester. There is a little bit of give to the fabric. There is no stretch in it, and mine is a size 4XL. I absolutely love this little top. I think it is absolutely adorable. The sleeves on it are beautiful with that little sheared cuff there. It's just so beautiful. Again, the sheerness up here, I love it. I think, as I was saying, those little frills actually sit more like a shoulder pad on me than they sit and make my chest busy. It is a little bit busty because you have the shearedness up here that's kind of sitting tight to the body, and then you have the flowiness. But I think with a little French tuck, as I have given it here in these jeans here, I'll show you the jeans in a minute. Yeah, I actually think it works. I like it. It's also a nice warm grey colour, so I think I can get away with it. I would possibly add like maybe some gold jewellery just to warm it up a little bit more. It does have a great length, so if you don't like tucking your tops, it's perfect as well. It's a gorgeous little top. I actually think I'm going to keep this one. Next up, I found these jeans in a gorgeous electric blue. It is a plain and simple pair of jeans. There aren't really any details in it. We do have 3 buttons up on the top and then the zip closure. Other than that, it is a normal pair of jeans, front and back. It looks to be more of a straighter leg. I think they were called skinny, but you know, jeans on SHEIN, that can be a hard one. Now, they look extremely small, but I've cheated. I've already tried them and I know that they fit perfect, but I absolutely love this blue color. This blue color is the hottest color for 2023. Blues are not always the greatest color on me. You can see the difference compared to the red, but I love it. So I thought if I put it on the bottom, maybe with a warm color of a blouse that would kind of warm up my face, then maybe I can get away with them. So I'm going to give them a try. It is a mixture of, what was it, elastane, polyamide and polyester, I think it was. It was a mixture of everything. Mine is a size of 4XL. Oh, and I should say, they're tons of stretchy. So let's jump into them and see how it goes. The jeans looked so small when I was just holding them up, but as I said, they fit me absolutely perfect. They just sit to my body, cling in all the right places. Now, because I do have a big belly, they do show the belly, but look how well they sit on my booty. Love it. I'm in love with these jeans. I think I'm going to team it with a green top. Green, the right green color would be kind of like fab on me, and it'd be real dopamine dressing as well. Yeah, definitely a bit of styling going to go happening with these. I love these jeans. I think I'm going to keep them because, as I said, they fit me perfectly and I love the color. And as long as they team with a much warmer top than this one, I think they'll be fab. My next piece is another blouse as well. And again, just like the grey one, it's one of those you're just going to have to try it to see how it works on your body shape. This one, again, has the gorgeous big bishop sleeves, which I love. This one has a tie here in the front, but it also have the frills going down the front. Now, again, this could just lie on my chest as a big shelf and just not work at all. Again, then you have the tie on top. So it's a lot going on a big chest already. We'll see how the proportions go. I absolutely love it. I should say it is a full button down shirt. It's 100% polyester. Again, we have a bit of a give to the material, but there's not really stretch in it at all. Mine is a size 4XL. I love this little blouse, but sadly, this one doesn't work for my body at all. There's just too much going on up here at the top. As you can see, we have the tie, which sits and add bulk. But even if I move that, right, we do have a lot of bulk with the frills here on the chest. It was just one of those that was going to be hit and miss, but I even thought, could I take the bow off and only have the frills on? Because then I kind of think it works. but there is just too much fabric even up here. You see, this one goes all the way up here. So it's just too much. There's too much going on. There's too much fabric. It is, however, a great length of a little blouse. I really, really do love it. I love the aesthetic of it as well. As you can tell, it's a great length, but obviously you can just tuck it in if you want that instead. I absolutely love it, but it's just not working for me, sadly. To go with the white shirt, I actually intended this faux leather skirt. It is a pencil skirt, which I absolutely love. It looks to be roughly knee length, which I love as well, or just below the knee as well. And it has a good bit of stretch in it, even though it's 100% polyester. Now, I'm going to have to tell you something completely unrelated, right? You know I'm Danish. This comes from the SHEIN Bay collection. Do you know what bay means in Danish? Do you know how you all say it to your honey bunnies at home? Yes, bay. In Danish, bay means poo. I just can't use that word. I can't take it seriously. Seriously. Sidestep. I love the skirt. Let me jump into it and we'll see how it goes. Disregard the very bulky blouse, but let's talk about this absolutely fantastic faux leather pencil skirt. It is absolutely amazing, this little poo skirt. Love it. It fits my body perfect. It does have a zip here at the back, and obviously you can just twist it, the skirt around just to close it. But it fits me perfect, and it hits me just below the knee. On top of that, it's not too noisy. It does make a little bit of noise, but it's not too noisy. So I actually think I'm going to keep this one, because although now I have this whole blouse situation going on in here, it does show the belly because it is a pencil skirt. But again, it also shows all the fab curves that we have as well. I really love this one. I'm seriously considered keeping it because it is really, really good. Now I'm actually doing a kind of like a no spend January this month, but I did in my defense, I ordered this in December, all right? So it doesn't really count. But hence why I picked up a pair of glittery trousers because I got it in December. Isn't that fab? These are glittery trousers, but the glitter is in the material. There is no annoying glitter falling off of these trousers. It's all kind of part of the fabric, which I absolutely love. It is a pair of joggers, and the reason I went for a pair of glittery joggers is because I'd seen another stylist and she wore them with heels and a blazer, and it looked absolutely amazing. I'm a real magpie. I would gladly wear sequins and glitter every single day. So I thought I'm gonna have to try these out. Now they are 90% polyester and 10% elastane, and they are gorgeously stretchy. A few months ago, I picked up a pair very similar to these, just in like a pinkish kind of Maui color, and they ran very big. So I got these ones in a 3XL. I actually ordered down a size just to see if I could get the right fit. Best of all, I should say there's actually a functioning tie up here in the waist. Absolutely love them. But let's jump into them so we can see how it goes. Okay, again, I'm still wearing this big bulky shirt just because it's handy. But seriously, look at these joggers. Aren't they fab? I have one complaint, and it's the fact that they don't have pockets. But other than that, I absolutely love them. I can't wait to style these up. They are really soft, really stretchy. I genuinely feel like I'm wearing a pair of joggers, only they just have that little bit of sparkle in them and a little bit more glam in them. They're absolutely fantastic. And the fact that they have an actual working tie belt, it's brilliant. But as I said, they do run big, these ones here. Mine are just a size 3XL. So do keep that in mind when you're shopping, all right? These are fab. Now, some of you may remember a couple of weeks ago I think it was my last SHEIN haul, I picked up this little stripy dress. I'm in absolute love with it, but because of my large chest, the stripes over the chest and the high neckline, it makes me very busty looking. Layers is a girl's best friend, so I decided to pick up a couple of pieces to see how I could get this dress to work for me. I refuse to give up on it. I will find a way to wear it because I love it so much. So I thought maybe a gilet would do the trick. So I picked up this one here in a nude color. However, now that I have the color, I'm not so sure the color wise it's gonna work together, but we're gonna try it anyway to see how it works with this dress. This gilet I picked up 100% just to try it out over this dress. What do we think? What do we think? The idea was that these gorgeous sleeves would still be sticking out. A slight color difference I kind of thought might be okay. Okay, I don't actually like this. Now, the gilet itself is not lined, so for that reason, I'm not keeping it in my wardrobe. I do love a good gilet, though. It can look fab over dresses. It can look fab over skirts and shirts and even just over a pair of jeans with a jumper or something like that. But this one, no. It's too unstructured for me. It is a size 4XL, and do you know what? I would say it's 100% polyester. Yep, 100% polyester, and there's no stretch in it at all, just so you have kind of the facts. I do like the idea of a gilet over the dress. I think that's actually quite a good choice because you still have the sleeves on display, but not this one, or at least it should have had a tie belt as well. Okay, the gilet is not the right option. I do like it, but because it's not lined, I'm returning it. Okay, let me try the other piece. The second option I got to go with the dress is a cardigan. Now, I already actually styled the dress with a cardigan that had pretty much similar color, etc., and it looked fab. But I thought this one, which is a little bit more flowy, might work. Again, we have the slight color variation, and I don't really think it works, to be honest with you. Again, this cardigan just kind of, it covers the sleeves. Yeah, no. I do love the cardigan though. It is a little bit longer in the front than it is in the back. And it's kind of like, see, there's a bit of extra fabric, or not fabric, knit going out here. So it just hangs beautiful down the side. I think I'm keeping this cardigan because I love the sleeve on it. It is, see, it has nearly the perfect shoulder seam for me. It's a little bit further down than my shoulder, but it's not too much. And I think the length of this cardigan would work fantastic with a lot of other pieces. Yeah, back to the drawing board with this dress. These two pieces didn't work for it, but I do love the cardigan. The last piece I have for today is a real showstopper. I ordered it simply just to kind of try it and see how it goes, because I know this blue color close to my skin is not the best, but I had to try this dress. Seriously, look at this dress. Isn't it beautiful? It is off the shoulders. There is no straps in it at all. It's just kind of like strapless. That's what it's called. So it's going to sit like this. But seriously, look at this skirt. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely stunning dress. I just had to try it. There was only a couple left when I ordered mine. I thought, do you know what? Try it. You can always return it. I don't need it for anything. I don't think it's going to suit me. It's not going to work, but I had to try it. I have to take a photo of myself in this dress, at least to have it. I always get so amazed when something is too big in my chest for me, because that never happens. But this dress actually is. It's too big. But isn't it just beautiful? And I didn't even put any shoes on or anything. I was just so eager to show you. It's divine, this dress. It is divine. Look at the skirt part of this. It is so beautiful. It does sit tight to the body. You can see the curves, but this is stunning. Now, I should say up here, right, you have this kind of flap that sits here, and then on the inside here, there is like this little sticky band. This sticky band doesn't even sit on my body. It's that big, and that's with the measurements being too small for my body. I would need this taken in like a good couple of inches for it to fit my body. I wasn't planning on keeping it. I wasn't. I just love it so much. I'm in love with this skirt. I really am. I know I could take it apart and just keep the skirt, but no, I wouldn't do that. It's just so beautiful. I just had to try it. It's stunning. I don't know what else to say except I feel extremely beautiful in this dress. But that is it for today's SHEIN haul. I hope you enjoyed a little haul in there this month. I have loads of other videos going on here this month that's not necessarily shopping wise. Have a lot of styling going on. I've been requested to do more styling for you, so that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. All right, but as I said, I hope you enjoyed this little haul. Loads more hauls to come, of course, as well. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.